All right, so got to start with the elephant in the room. Obviously, Louisville beats Kentucky for the first time since 2020 on their home floor. Number 12 takes down number 9. Give us kind of your takeaways from that game.
Yeah, Michael Brown, he's good as advertised. That backcourt is elite. I was definitely not expecting them to come out as firing as they did. You know, Kentucky looked like a bunch of bees in a hornet's nest
Yeah.
at Yum Center. It was not the game that Kentucky wanted to play.
It was not. It was not. Forced him into a lot of turnovers. Obviously, Jalen Lowe in the first half looked great. In the second half, looked like a shell of himself, turning the ball over, walking out of bounds, making some error passes.
Yeah.
It's just Kentucky looked flustered from Louisville. Maybe the crowd got to them. It's their first road game of the season, obviously, going into a packed 22,000 capacity stadium with basically all Louisville this time. Usually it's kind of been over the past few years. It's been a lot of blue, but not a lot of blue in this arena this time.
No, it wasn't. This rivalry is so back. It's just so good for the sport, man. As Kentucky fans, we love and we stomp on Louisville, but this rivalry is so back, and this is going to be who is home is going to win this game.
For sure, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and what a statement win from Pat Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, statement win for sure. Obviously gets his first one under the belt in the state. Obviously, Louisville fans kind of saying he owns the state now, which is a little crazy to say, but obviously this is probably his biggest statement win of his career so far.
Yeah,
obviously.
Especially after what they did in the tournament last year, going out. They got the unlucky draw of the 8-9, and then he goes into this season. He has some recruiting battles with Pope, meeting people outside houses, and this rivalry is so back. Pat Kelsey gets his statement win versus Kentucky. Louisville's going to be scary.
Louisville's definitely going to be scary, and that backcourt is absolutely insane.
Ryan Conwell is him.
Yeah, Ryan Conwell.
What a get in the portal. He was an underrated get. At the time, everybody thought Adrian Woolley was going to be that two-guard behind Michael. He's too small. Ryan Conwell is that guy.
Isaac McNeely also getting out of the portal from Virginia. Kind of has to be more that off-ball guard, but plays it really well.
Yeah.
12 points, but obviously didn't shoot that well, but he's got a strap.
He's a solid 3-and-D. He guarded everybody. He guarded Oway from Land to anybody. I mean, he was good. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's gonna be just fine. Speaking of Otega Oway, I was not impressed with Otega Oway. I mean, I don't know what this draft scouts told him, but he is just not. He's a shell of himself. He's completely a shell of himself, and I don't think if Kentucky wants to be a national contender, he cannot be your number one option playing like this. He's settling for way too many threes. He's not getting to the rim. He's not being this driving kick guy that he was last year. He's just not as aggressive. I don't know if he's just like waiting to go back to the NBA or what's wrong with Otega Oway.
Yeah, he got his check from Kentucky, and he went back and he's starting to force the issue. Like you said, I don't know if he can be the number one option if Kentucky wants to go as far. As far as Kentucky goes, Otega Oway is going to have to play like that National Player of the Year standard like he's been held up to.
Yes.
And right now he's not going to. He's settling for corner threes. He's not getting downhill. And he was just turning the ball over in transition. Kentucky would finally get a stop, which was rare yesterday, and he would just give the ball over.
Yeah.
The basketball's gold, and he was giving away for free.
Yeah, he's giving it away for free. And then another thing that I talked about in our first episode podcast, I don't know if you can play Brandon Garrison 20 minutes a game. Clearly you cannot.
Clearly you can't. And Malachi Marino is the better player, and he will be the better player the rest of the season. And once Jaden Quainance comes back, Brandon Garrison shall never see the floor as long as those two are healthy.
I totally agree. And then we'll kind of move into our panic meter for Kentucky. What do you think Kentucky is on the panic meter? Obviously, this is their first big game, but obviously the score kind of doesn't reflect how they played. I mean, they were down by 20 at one point in the first half. I mean, what's kind of your panic meter for Kentucky?
I mean, it is November, so I don't want to overreact. And championships are won in April, and then it's November. It's not even the calendar year yet that we'll win it in. But obviously, you want to win this game. The panic meter, with 10 minutes left in the second half, was a 10.
Yeah.
Kentucky's down 20, and they look terrible. They're giving the ball away. 14-6 turnovers is what it ended with, but it felt like even more than that. They were settling for deep threes. Denzel Aberdeen was bailing Kentucky out.
Yeah. Him and Colin Chandler for sure were bailing him out.
Yeah, without them, I don't know where they'd be. But overall, panic meter, probably like a 6. I don't know if Mark Pope's philosophy on offense is never going to lead to a good defense. He said that in the postgame, and it's so true.
Yeah.
If they're settling for bad shots deep in the shot clock and they're getting no transition points, that's not going to help the defense.
The other team's getting in transition. They just run. And we're still going under screens when Louisville's shooting 50% from three. I don't really understand that. I don't know how you can go under a ball screen when Michael Brown's got the ball in his hand and he's got 25 points. I don't really understand that.
Kentucky has a history of turning good defenders into mediocre ones.
Yeah.
Like Diabate and Lowe or Land or
It's continuing, but I would put the panic meter a little bit at like more of a 4 because they still have an insane non-con schedule. You still got St. John's coming up, Gonzaga, Michigan State. There's plenty of opportunities down the line, and we're going to play good teams, and we're going to get them at home. You play North Carolina at home. So I think Kentucky's panic meter is about at a 4 right now, but definitely something to look over.
Yeah, for Louisville, rest of the season, what does this mean for them?
Oh, I think Louisville the rest of the way. This is just the confidence boost. I mean, their non-con schedule is not insane. I know they play Arkansas and they play like one other really good ranked team, but I mean, Louisville, this is a confidence boost going to the ACC. This is like your big game probably of the year, like a non-con game. And now for the rest of the year, you can just look to ACC play basically and be like, okay, we got the big win. We're probably looking at a top 3 seed at this point. And it's a big confidence boost for them. Obviously, biggest win in Pat Kelsey's career at Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just a big momentum boost for them.
Yeah, we saw last year when they didn't have a good non-con schedule. They lost Kentucky non-con, and then they ran ACC play other than Duke, and they got the 9 seed in the tournament.
Right.
Like this win is so big for Louisville, and people are going to take this away from Louisville, but give them their flowers.
Oh, 100%.
They wanted this more than Kentucky. They deserve this win, and they're going to be really good the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah. Louisville earned it 100%. Yeah. Not discrediting Louisville at all. They played amazing, too. I mean, they played like it was April. I mean, they played like it was their national championship, and they deserved it and earned it.
Yeah, the team that we saw go on that run last night from Louisville can compete with any team in the country, and I fully believe that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially their guards. The only thing that's concerning for Louisville is if they run into like an elite big man like a Graham Ike. I'm a little concerned for Louisville's front court in that aspect.
Yeah.
But I think their guards are going to go. Their guards are just going to score, no matter who it is. I mean, even if Micah Brown has an off night, you can have other guards step up into that role.
Yeah, and they let Kentucky score 88, but their defense was super solid last night. The way they were talking on screens, the way the help. I mean, every time we would have
the ball handle.
Exactly. Kentucky didn't get into their sets until about 19, 20 seconds left into the shot clock. I mean, Louisville, that's a testament to Louisville. Louisville was pressing the guards. When you run a zoom offense and you get pushed out behind the three-point line, that's a huge problem.
And that's exactly what Kentucky didn't do. They were kept going under screens, and Michael Brown was just killing you from deep.
Yeah, I mean, they had whatever they wanted, and Louisville was
and they were getting out in transition like crazy, running Mark Pope's death. I mean,
Yeah, this is concerning. Louisville's going to be good. Kentucky's going to be great. I mean, what we saw that comeback is super encouraging. I mean, they can really harp on that.
I mean, we cut it all the way down to 4, which is insane.
4 at the free throw line.
Yeah, insane. Obviously, missed some free throws.
Missed two front ends.
2 front ends. I mean, can't do that in a game like this.
Yeah.
And it definitely cost them. But Louisville earned it. Congrats to Louisville. First time beating Kentucky since 2020. But, yeah, Kentucky will be back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But you got to have Otega always step up if you want that to happen.
No doubt.